Hello, very good evening for everyone. Very good evening, and welcome to this session of Padu Shastra. So, my name is Ankur Agrawal, and I welcome you all on behalf of Padu Shastra for this session of quantitative ability. So, first of all, tell me the audio, video, and the screen sharing, everything is fine for everyone? Okay, 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 right. Okay, so I suppose that you must have started preparing for the different examinations because we are just ending towards the July month, right? And if you want to take a admission for different programs, different courses across the different universities, colleges in India or abroad, right? So you have to prepare for the entrance examinations and towards the year end, there are various examinations which you can write, or maybe you can schedule as per your preference dates, right? So there are various topics which are in the aptitude examinations, particularly for the quantitative section. And one and very important topic is the number system, which is having a various chapters, sub-chapters, I would say, and subtopics, different concepts. There are some concepts which we have studied in the schooling days, right? Class of 8, 9, 10. And there are some topics which you will study here, right? These were not there in the schooling days, but yes, there are some questions based on those concepts, right? So I'm just showing you some material which I suppose you must be having with you. Those who have already registered and those who are planning to register, and right, those who are you must be receiving in us some next few days. So you will be getting books, PDF books for the reference purpose for the theoretical part as well as for the written preparation, right? Exercise, solved example. So see, this is the kind of books which you will be getting, right? And these are the say different theory portion which you will be having here. Everything is defined, everything is like given here properly so that you can have all the concepts clear, all the definitions clear in your mind. You can understand, you can study well, right? And you can practice well. So these are the say some key points which are there for the reference purpose. Right. So these are the books which the Shastra is providing for our different courses and different level of the examinations. So this is a one example for you. Right. So this is a theoretical part with the all sort example and all these things are there. And when we are moving towards the end of the chapter, right? So you will be having exercises based on these all concepts. So see, these are the kind of exercises which are categorized as per the topics, right? You have studied first topic, so you can go directly and solve the questions based on the first topic. When you are doing the second topic, so you can directly go on the second topic and you can solve the questions, right? So this will give you the added advantage for practicing purpose, right? When you are studying any topic, right? Subtopic or maybe a system concept, and then you're solving 4, 5, 6, 8 or 10 questions based on this concept. So you will memorize the concept, you will understand the formula, you will understand the logic, right? And this will be properly settled in your mind, right? So these are the kind of exercises you will be getting, right? So practice exercise is also there. So this is mixed, right? This is mixed so that you can have multiple concepts in different questions, right? And when you are moving to us, so these are the next subtopic of this. Done. So this is the kind of questions which you will be getting here in the Shastra. So this is the PDF, the initial preparation part. Okay. Once you are gone through with the PDF book, with the theory, the practice exercise, everything, right? Then you can move to the online test, right? So you can have the access for the online test portal of British Shastra, and you can attend the topic test, mixed test, and the complete examination based test, right? Whatever the exam you are writing. So you can just ask the admin team to activate the test, and then they will activate the test according as per your preference, yeah, as per your preparation. So these are the things which you will be getting as in unique facility, or I can say unique proposition of Edushastra, right? Okay, so now moving further with this topic, right? And we are calling this as a LCM and HCF, right? And I suppose you must have studied this topic way back in the schooling days, maybe a class of 8 or 9, right? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So when you have studied this topic way back in the schooling days, right? Now again, this topic is here, LCM and HCF, right? So nothing is new, whatever we have studied in the schooling days. So these are the things which we have to revise properly and which we have to understand, right? Okay. So LCM and HCF, right? So now can you tell me how will you define the HCF? What is HCF? What is HCF? Anyone can define for me what is HCF? Yes, just waiting for your reference, for your response.
The highest value
Highest,
which can be divided by two numbers.
which can be divided by, or which will divide the two numbers.
Yes, which will divide the two numbers.
Yes, yes. See, we are calling this as what? Highest common factor, right? Factor. Factor is something, a some part, broken thing, right? If you are having a say something like you're going from one place to other, so you define your journey. I'll go first from this place to this place, then next I'll take the next train, bus, and then I move. So you're factorizing, you're breaking down your complete journey, right? So what is factor? Which is dividing, right? Which is dividing something. So this is not necessarily for only two numbers. Any numbers can be possible. 2, 4, 10, 100. Any number is possible, right? So how can I define? There is a some numbers which can divide the given numbers, right? Not the two numbers. Okay. So if you are having a different number, so there is a some number which can divide. And number one is the universal factor, right? Because one can divide each and every, right? So this way I can identify, okay, what are the factors. Okay, can you tell me what is LCM, least common multiple? Yes, what is LCM? Yes, someone.
Lowest common multiple of two or more numbers.
Lowest common multiple. Okay, yes. So if I have some different numbers, right? So this is what? A one number which can be divided by all the numbers, right? So LCM is what? Multiple. Multiple is something, a bigger part, right? And if I have some smaller numbers, so what is this multiple? Multiple can be equal to any of the number, or multiple can be the smallest possible, which is greater than the number, right? So multiple is what? Can be divided by the given number, and factor is what? Is dividing the given numbers, right? So this is the difference between the two terms, HCF and LCM, right? So I suppose that you must be having a say some maybe good memory or fitted memory related to this topic. So can I say there is a one rule, product of two numbers is equal to what? Can you tell me? Product of two numbers is equal to what?
HCF into LCM.
Yes, very good. This is HCF into LCM, right? And this is the, I suppose, very first rule which we have studied when we were there in the schools, right? And this was a very simple rule. Product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF, right? There is nothing to memorize, nothing is complicated, right? Okay. So now just see the application of the. Okay. If I say LCM of two numbers, right, is 120. Okay, there are some two numbers and LCM is 120, and HCF of these two numbers is 15. Right? There are two numbers. LCM is 120, HCF is 50. Right? Okay. Now, if one number is 45, okay, tell me the second number. LCM of two numbers is 120, LCM of two number is 15. If one number is 45, tell me the second number. Okay, Krishna, okay. I suggest everyone to participate and to just give me the answer in the chat box, right? And then the the Adishastra team will give the permission to discuss and to give your answer, right? To give your logic, okay? So, Vaishya, Preeti, Aryan, okay, Alan, Krishna, then Rishabh, Jatin, Yash, okay, okay, Churchit, okay, various answers are here, various Mahadi, oh, Mahadi, hi Mahadi, hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, what should I say?
Evening, sir.
Evening, okay, so what's the time there?
10:51.
Okay, 10:51. Okay. Okay, Chirag is there. Okay. So, hello, Chirag. Can you unmute yourself? Yes, you have permissions.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the answer? First, tell us the answer.
So it's I think 40.
40, 4014.
Sir, 40.
Okay, 40. And how is this?
Sir, the product of two number is equals to HCF into LCM, and here
Right.
HCF and LCM given both. So
Mm-hmm.
on the one side we take 45 and x. These are the
Mm-hmm.
product of two number equals to 120 into 15.
Mm-hmm.
That is 1800, and if we divide 1800 with 45, we get 40.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Mahadi, I suppose you have some typing error, or you want to say the answer is 60.
Oh yeah, I think I have confusion in the
Yeah,
like
so
the question. Yeah.
So what's your answer for this? What's your answer?
Hmm.
Because you're saying 60. So what
Yeah,
I
it's
thought,
it's it's
uh,
incorrect.
yes, yes, this is not correct, right? So what's your answer now? Okay, no worries, we'll discuss. I just come to say one more person, maybe. Okay, Amisha, can you unmute yourself? Hello, Amisha.
Yes,
So, what's the answer?
40.
Okay, the same logic which Raj just explained.
Yes, same.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, see, in our schooling days, we just memorizing the formula and putting the different values, doing the calculation and getting the answer and getting the good score, good marks in the class test and the end examinations also, right? But here, uh, examinations, which we are talking about, the aptitude-based examinations, these are more logical rather than they are calculative, right? How is the all logical, right? They want to understand your thinking capacity, right? How far, how beyond you can think, you can imagine, right? So these are aptitude logical based. Very simple calculation, very easy numbers, product of two numbers. I can say A into B, right? Should be equal to LCM into HCF. Very simple, very easy thing. Putting the values, if one number is say 45, right? I want to calculate the second number B. The LCM is given to me 120 and HCF is given to me 15. Cross multiplying, solving, and here very easily I am getting B as 40, right? I suppose most of you or all of you, I would say, is getting this answer that the second number is 40. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Now see, I just discussed two simple full name, right? What is LCM? What is HCM? So if I talk about LCM first, so you said LCM is what? Some number which is a multiple, right? Multiple. Done. LCM, least common multiple of the given numbers, right? And and you are saying HCF is what? HCF is a factor, right? Factor means this is dividing the given number. So suppose if I give you this data and I ask you that HCF is 15, right? So you're saying one number is 45 and you're saying the other number is 40, right? So can you tell me when we're defining the HCF and what is HCF? Number which is dividing the given number. So is 15 dividing the 40? Is this number is divisible by 15?
Not completely.
So division is complete, right? Not in a fraction. If I talk about division, so division is always complete division, right? There is no fraction. So if this is not divisible, this means what? This data is inconsistent and answer is cannot be determined, right? So this is the kind of questions nowadays you are getting in the examination. They are testing your presence of mind. They are testing your application of the logic, right? This line, product of two numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. We have studied, I think, in the initial class of 7 or 8, right? And now this is the application of this logic, right? So we have to be a very attentive. We have to be a very uh, careful when solving the questions. Okay.
But sir, if we will look at the LCM, then 45 is not also the multiple of 120.
Yes, yes. So there
So
is a no need to solve this much, right?
yeah,
This
yeah.
is not required at all, right? When you are getting a data, what is the say feeling or say I can say the learning you have from the schooling days that you're getting a question, just start rushing. Rushing to what? Put in the formula, do the calculation, cancel out the common figures and get the answer. Right. This we are doing since this schooling days. But This is not required at all. You have to be very careful. And first of all, you check the say validity of the information which are given to you, and then start solving. Right. And this is the reason when we are coming out from the examination hall after writing the examination, we are very confident. Okay, we have done all the things. Clear options were there. I solved the questions and I got each and every answer in the options, and my paper is fantastic, right? But when the answer keys are there, so gone. Okay, so this is the kind of attentiveness and carefulness we
Sir,
should
if this
have.
question come as theta, then
So there will be a say options. This question will not come as a theta. Theta means what? Writing your answer, right? Type it. This question will come in the data sufficiency, right? This question will not come with the option. This question will not come in the type in answer. This question will come as a data sufficiency. First statement is given to you LCM and SCF. Second statement is given to you the one number, right? And then the question will ask you, can we find out the second number, right? So what is your answer? Answer from the statement one alone, from the two alone, from combining, from individual, or we cannot identify, right? And then only you are giving your option accordingly, right? And
yes,
the
sir.
very common answer in this is what? Combining the statement, we are getting the answer, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
done. Done. So now I suggest that when you are practicing, so practicing does not mean that solving the exercise, right? Practicing means understanding the concept and the logic for the questions. Okay. Okay. Now move further. So in this, what is the learning? HCF always divides the given numbers. So HCF will always divide because it is a factor, right? It is a factor. They should divide the given numbers, right? Okay. Now move. Okay. So LCM of two numbers is 196. Okay. LCM of two number is 196. And HCF of these two number is 7. Done. Now, if difference of these two numbers, right? Numbers, not the LCM HCF, right? The difference of these two numbers is 21. Okay. Then find numbers. What are the numbers? Just try. LCM
Sir,
of
728.
two numbers. Acha, okay, okay. You are saying 7
7
and 28.
and 28.
Okay, okay. I thought 728.
Oh, no,
Okay,
no.
okay. Okay, Mahadi is also saying 7 and 28. Yash is also saying 7 and 28. Okay, okay. Just waiting others to give me some answers, some responses. See, I always suggest that you should do, right? Right and wrong doesn't matter, but you should do, then only you will understand the errors you are making, right? And making errors here is good rather than making errors in the examination halls. Okay, Chirag, okay. Okay. Okay, Aryan. Okay. Hello, Aryan. Can you unmute yourself? Aryan Shumble. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, what's your answer, Aryan?
Oh, 7 and 28.
Okay, 7 and 28. And how are you getting this? 7 and 28?
Factors of 196,
Mm-hmm.
lowest common multiple, right? I took the factors of that, and that turned out to be 2, 2, or 7 and 7. So I multiplied them to find a good difference of 21. I tried to get two numbers with a good difference of
Uh-huh.
21.
Okay,
A
okay.
middle term splitting, basically.
Okay, okay. So you are saying that you have broken down the 196 and taken out the factors and then just adjusting the factor as per the conditions given.
Hmm.
Okay. So Aryan, can you tell me what is LCM,
Lowest common multiple.
lowest common multiple, right? And I suppose you have practiced a lot in the schooling days, right? Okay.
Yes.
So now, if I say 7 and 28, right? You are saying this is the answer. So can you tell me what is the LCM of these two numbers?
28.
28. Yeah.
This is also not determined.
So, I was actually checking that only just to
Yeah,
make sure because of the last question. I was checking
yeah.
that when you called
So
one
this is what 28,
day. Yeah.
right? And as per the information given, the LCM is 196,
Mhm. Yes.
right?
Uh,
So this 7 and 28 is not the correct answer.
mhm.
Yeah. So see, these are the kind of traps the examinations are now putting up. They are giving easy questions, right? If we are talking about the quantitative section across different examinations, there are different sections normally like quantitative, logical, and verbal, right? So now they are increasing the difficulty, right? Difficulty in the logical and verbal section. But they are putting up more logical the quantitative section. Simple one-liner, two-liner questions, but logical questions. So, okay, so Chirag, can you unmute yourself, Chirag?
Yes, sir.
So, what's the answer?
So it's 28 and 49.
Okay, and how is this?
So here is LCM of the two numbers is 196 and HCF is
Hmm,
7. And the
hmm,
difference
hmm,
between the two numbers is 21. And
hmm,
uh, with the formula, we can say that 196 is equals to
hmm, hmm, hmm,
A into B is equals to 196 into 7. The
hmm,
product of two numbers equals to HCF into LCM. And
hmm.
the product of two number will be 1372. And the
Okay,
difference between these two will be 21. So we can basically say that A is equals to B plus 21.
okay.
And after substituting this, we will
Hmm,
get
hmm,
A
hmm.
into B. B plus 21 into B is equals to 1372.
Okay, okay.
Is
Such a big
basically
number. Hmm.
B power 2 plus 21B minus
Hmm.
1372 is equals to 0. By
A
solving
little
this equation,
long, little complicated, right?
yes,
And now you're sitting at home, so you can have a relaxed mind, and now you can solve it. But think about the examination hall, right? You're not relaxed, you're not calm, right? And there is a this thing burning out, right? Okay. So just understand the some basic things. HCF factor, right? Highest common factor. Okay. So just take us some simple example. If I ask you one number is 15 and say other number is 25. Done. So If I break them, so this is 3 into 5, right? And this is what? 5 into 5. Easy, right? Now I ask you, what is HCF? Done. So you can very simply say HCF is what? 5. Why is 5? Whatever is highest and whatever is common in the two numbers, I can say this is a factor. So 5 is what? My factor, right? Now, the key point here. When you have taken out the factor out, right? HCF out, right? When you have taken out the HCF from the given numbers, now whatever is left over, what is left over? This 3 and 5. Done. This is always what? This is always a co-prime, right? This is always a co-prime. And what is co-prime? When HCF, highest common factor, is 1, right? I suppose you must have understood this term, co-prime. Co-prime is what? When highest common factor is 1 among the given number, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever is the count. Right? So see, very simple thing. When you have broken down the numbers into the factors, and when you have taken out the highest common factor HCF out from the given factor, whatever is the leftover part is always co-prime, right? So now, can I write this number, because 5 is a factor, right? So I can write this number as what? Something as 5x, right? I can write this number as 5x and this number as what? Say 5y. And x and y can be 3 and 5. Then I can have the 15 and 25, right? Because 5 is the highest common factor. So similarly here, I will not go the long way Chirag is doing. I know HCF is 7, right? And I know product of two number is equal to LCM into HCF. So I can say my two numbers are what? 7x multiply 7y, right? I suppose everyone is getting this much,
Yes, sir.
right? Yes. And this is what product of two numbers should be equal to LCM into HCF. So this is equal to what? 7 into 196, right? The same expression which we have done just back. Okay. Simplify 7 and 7 cancelled. This 7 will cancel 196. How many times?
28.
28. Right? Just a one simple one-liner equation. So now you are getting what? X into y is equal to what? 28. Right? It means the product of two numbers, x and y, should be equal to 28. Done. And now here, what is the key point I should recall is this. HCF of x and y should be 1 and x and y should be co-prime, right? So if I break them down, right? If I break them down, 1 and 28, okay? 2 and 14, right? 4 and 7, yes, okay? And the reverse order, now you can say 7 and 4, then you can have 14 and 2, right? And the last one here is what? 28 and 1. Now, these are all the possible factor for x and y, but I should follow one condition, that x and y should be co-prime. Highest common factor should be 1. So I will consider this pair 1 and 28. HCF is 1. I will not consider this pair because 2 and 14 HCF is 2. So this is not co-prime, right? I will take this factor, right? I will take this factor not this one and this factor, right? I am only considering the pairs where the HCF is 1 or the pairs are 4 prime. Done. And these are what? Values of X and Y. Done. So I am having one number as 7X and other number is 7Y. Done. Yeah. So if I take first pair, my number should be 1 and 196. Right? And second pair, I am not considering. 2 and 14, I am not taking. I am coming to 4 and 7. So if I take 4 and 7, so this gave me 28 and 49. Right? Now I check for the other condition, the difference of two numbers should be what? 21. So this pair is rejected and this pair is considered. Right? Krishna, yes, I can also take the this one, right? 7. This is not 28, Krishna. 7x minus 7y is not 28. If you are taking, so you can take 7x minus 7y is equal to 21. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, you have written 21. Right. But see, this is a linear equation with two variables, so little difficult to solve, right? Because you have to randomly put in the values, you have to assume some values, right? And then you have to work out for the values. But if you are going this way, and because 28 is a little small number, right? So there is a
But we can plug it in x into y is equal to 28, where x is equal to uh, y plus 3. Then it's a normal quadratic equation.
yes, 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 yes. Not quadratic. This is again a linear equation with
A
two
linear
variables.
equation, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, linear equation with two, right? So that is always there, right? This we have always a one concept which we are solving, right? Where the variables are more and equations are less. So how do we solve, right? So this is again a one concept in the algebra when solving the special equations, right?
Sir, can you repeat why are we not taking 2 and 14?
Because 2 and 14, I show you here, when you have taken out the HCF 5 from 15 and 25, so what is left out part? 3 and 5, right? And 3 and 5 is the highest part where HCF is 1, right? Because HCF is what? Highest common factor. Whatever is common in the given number, you have taken out. Everything is gone, whatever is common. So if common is out, whatever is left, just one, right? So 2 and 14 are not co-prime number, their HCF is 2. So this is rejected. And first pair 1 and 28 is rejected because there is a one more condition given to us, the difference of two numbers is 21, and 1 and 96, the difference is not 21. So this pair is rejected.
Okay, so here we can, in simple language, can say that 2 and 14, between the 2 and 14, we can take out the 2.
Yes, yes, HCF
So
is
this
2,
is the
no?
reason
2
why
and
are we
14.
cancelling it out. Okay, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Just like see this number, we have taken this example, 7 and 28. What is the LCM? 28. Right. If I ask you what is the HCF here, that is 7. Right?
Okay, understand. Got it, got
So
it.
this is the way we are solving this. Right. And suppose if I remove this condition, and I remove this condition and I ask you, LCM of two number is 196 and HCF is 7. Then tell me how many such numbers are possible, how many such pairs are possible. So then answer will be 2. One is this one and 196, and second is 28 and 49. So just a little change of the data, you can have one new question. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay.
So instead of this, if
Yes.
like I'm not sure if I've misunderstood something,
Okay,
but
you
instead
never
of
tell
this,
me.
if we do directly, we do LCM into HCF, and then we just take the factors and find the difference of 21.
Yes, we can do.
That's the same
Krishna
only,
is
right?
saying the same thing. Krishna is saying this. See, he is saying because this condition is given to us, so I can say 7x minus 7y is equal to 21. And I can take 7 common here, right? And this is x minus y is equal to 21, right? And then I can cancel out this. So this is 3. So x minus y is equal to 3. Right? So now you have to take out some numbers, some pairs where you are having differences 3. But there are multiple pairs. Right. So like 1, 4, 2, 5, है 3, 6,
Sir,
4, 7,
but if you just
and
take
so
out
on.
the factors, you get, I think you get 3 sevens
Mhm.
and 2 twos, right? So then it becomes
Yes.
obvious that the like only possible option to use like all of them are is 49 and 28 only, right? Because
Yes. But
then
see, for this, we need a say, little fast calculation and breaking down the numbers and uh, uh, plug in and play technique
yes,
for
yes.
taking out the number. But yes, the method is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so can we move further?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me, HCF of two numbers is 6, right? There are two numbers, HCF is 6. And product, right? Now the product of these two numbers, right? Product of these two numbers is 4320. Okay? HCF is 6 and product is 4320. Give me how many such pairs are possible. How many such pairs are possible? I suggest everyone to try to solve, right? So that you can have a good understanding of the concept which we are discussing today, right? And I'm just like modifying the logical approach, right? There is a no increment in the difficulty, there is a no increment in the complicated data, and I'm just trying to develop your thinking, your imagination. Okay, Aaron. Okay. Okay, Krishna. Okay. See, nowadays in the examination, these counting based questions, right, are more common and more frequent. If you talk about the numbers, if you talk about the permutation, combination, probability, right, and other topics also. So such counting based number of pairs, number of ways, number of events, right, number of occurrences. So these case questions are very frequent. Yeah, so there are two answers from Aryan and Krishna, and I'm just waiting for others to give me some answer. Okay, Mahadev. Okay. Alan, 120. I suppose there is some error in your part, in your answer. Yeah, so yes, yes, quick, quick. Give me some answer. How many such pairs? Yeah, just waiting. Last 1 minute for the wait. No answer now. Okay, so should I start discussing and explaining, or you people are just giving me some answer? Yes, some yes, no, something. Okay, Yashwant is also there. So, so what should I do? Should I start discussing? Yes, no? Okay. Now, again in this, there is a say one thing which you should note. This is a one question, how many such pairs, right? And sometimes you're getting how many such. Yash is saying only one. No, no, Yash, no. And okay. So one question is this, how many such pairs, right? And one question is how many such ordered pair, right? So there is a difference between these two questions, right? How many such pairs and how many such ordered pairs, right? So now we are checking the answers which we are having here in the chat box are answering which part, the first part or the second part, right? Okay. So, Aryan, can you just give me some idea how can I approach this?
Sir, actually, the way I've done it was again, I just
Mm-hmm,
took out the factors.
mm-hmm,
Okay. Then
mm-hmm,
from the factors, I took out 2 and 3 on each side.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Okay. So that gave me the 6 on both sides as the highest common factor.
mm-hmm,
And then I just wrote the multiples down that are the possibilities to multiply the 6 by
mm-hmm,
to get 4, 3,
mm-hmm.
2, 0. And
Okay,
accordingly, it made the pairs like. And I tried not to repeat any numbers. Like I just cross-checked that I'm not repeating because the highest common factor has to be 6, right? But I think I might have gotten put 12 as a factor as well. So not really sure. That's why I wrote 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And Krishna, how is your answer?
I divided 4320 with the HCF, so which is 6,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
I got 120 as an answer. Sorry,
mhm.
yes, I think I made a mistake. Sorry. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. So it should be 720, but I went with 120 and then I wrote the pairs and then,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay, no worries. Now let's discuss. So this says SCF of two number is 6 and product of two number is 4320. So again, the same method, right? I'm not changing. So this is two numbers, 6x and 6y, two numbers. Now it's given to me product. So multiplying the two numbers should be equal to 4320. Done. 6 I can take, right? Simplifying. So x into y. Can you tell me what is this product x into y? How much?
120.
120.
720.
720.
720, 120. Just check once again.
Wait, wait.
How is 720?
120, right? They are 2 times
7.
6.
6 common ले लिया ना?
720, right? No.
Se- I suppose you have taken a 6 common.
It's multiple sign, not plus.
Aryan,
Yes, sir.
6 common ले लिया है क्या?
Yes. Sorry.
ये यही एरर्स होते हैं ना, यही एरर्स होते हैं जो हमें अवॉइड करने हैं, राइट? दिस इज प्रोडक्ट, दिस इज नॉट एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन.
Yes.
कॉमन हम लेते हैं एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन में, राइट? मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन में कॉमन नहीं आएगा. तो अगर आप इसमें से 6 कॉमन ले लोगे तो आंसर 720 आएगा, बिकॉज यहाँ पे 6 कॉमन नहीं है, बिकॉज दिस इज अ मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सो आई गेट x into y is equal to 120, not 720. Right, Krishna?
Yes, sir.
So this is not 720, right? You cannot take 6 as common. This is not addition, subtraction. Previous one was difference. This is product. So both the 6 will be there. You cannot take 6 as common from the expressions. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 120 x into y is equal to 120, right? So I have to break it down 120 in a 2-part. Done. So I can write it here. I can, because this is going little long. So x and y, right? 1 and 120, right? 2 and 60, and 3 and what? 40. 4
4,
and
30, 5, 24,
yeah, 5,
620,
24, yeah, 6
620,
and 20, yeah, and
8, 8, 15, 10, 12.
8, 15, yes, and 10 and 12, right? So what is my suggestion? First, write all the possible ways, right? Now, we have just studied in the previous example that these x and y, because see, you're saying number is 6, 6 and 6y, and SCF is what? 6. So can I say x and y, this part, x and y should be what? Co-prime, right? X and y should be co-prime because you have already taken out HCF as 6. So whatever is highest common is out, right? Which is 6. So x and y, which are left here, should be co-prime. And co-prime means what? HCF should be 1. So this is there, this is not, this is there, right? This is not, this is there, this is not, this is there, and this. So out of the total 8 possibilities, we are having 4 possibilities, right? So now I just ask you how many such pairs are possible. So for this answer should be 4,
Why
right?
5 and 24?
HCF is 1 now. Highest common factor for 5 and 24 is 1. So I have to take out all the pairs which are having HCF as 1 out of all these.
Okay. Got it.
Got it? So if I simply ask you how many such pairs are possible, answer is 4. But if I ask you this part, how many such ordered pair are possible, then answer is what? 8. Because x, y and y, x will be different, right? So see, the first part is what? Combination. You're just identifying the figures. And second part is what? Permutation, right? Because you are identified and then arranged them in order. So first is a simple selection and second is a selection followed by arrangement, right? So see, this is the application of number system and having the logical approach of permutation problem, right? Preeti is saying ordered pair, Preeti, like just say like A, B, and B, A, right? President and prime minister and president. So this is ordered pair. Sequence. First is this, right? In a school days, remember there is just say some head girl, class girl, monitor, right? So this is what? Order, right? So this is ordered pair, right? So see, these are the kind of questions nowadays which you are getting in the examination, right? So we have to be a little careful about the preparation part, right? Because examinations are little, I can say, logical approaches there, right? And this is the kind of examples which I have given you today, right? So, and I have shown you the books. I have discussed about the say online part where you can find out the different tests, right? Topic-based test, online test, topic test, section test, complete test, right? And such advanced session will be in next coming days, right? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, right? So for further information, you can just write down on the email address which I'm just giving you in the chat box. So, right? So this is care@edushastra.com. Right? So for any information regarding the preparation part, you can just write down your query and the team from EduShastra head office will give you a call back, right? You can give your details, calling numbers, etc. also. So they will give you or they can just write you back over the email, right? And then your query will be solved and taken care of. Right? So with the best wishes, I am just winding up the session for today, right? And take care of yourself and your family. And yes, of course, put a little extra effort, little extra time in the preparation, right?
Thank you, sir.
थोड़ा सा
Good
मेहनत
night.
अभी है, गुड नाइट। थोड़ा सा मेहनत है अभी, ये वाली मेहनत हो जाएगी तो लाइफ इजी हो जाएगी, वरना तो अगर अभी आराम हो गया तो आगे डिफिकल्टी हो जाएगी, राइट? ओके, टेक केयर, गुड नाइट।